So when we talk about XR, we really mean this spectrum of immersive technology. So it means extended reality. And so we've got the technology on one side, but we really want to question, like, how do we harness these tools for good? And, you know, obviously we don't need to reinvent the wheel, so we look at things like the Sustainable Development Goals, and we can kind of break these down into themes and think about, I guess, the pillars and how we can harness some of these tools and address some of the biggest challenges that we face. And so it's really drilling down into these three ingredients, right? It's our connection with nature. You know, we're a little bit detached from the idea that we are nature right now, and so we want to think about how we can use these mediums to foster a deeper connection in. And then also, how can we work with other partners and organizations to then actually achieve more together through collaboration and have a greater collective impact?
So across our time at the National E-Therapy Centre, we started looking at how we could use different technologies to support mental health in more diverse ways. So from our internet intervention, which is our mental health online website, to the emerging technologies like VR, one of the skills that we teach often is mindfulness. So we look to virtual reality as a way to go, like, we can put someone in an environment that is as conducive for mindfulness as possible. I suppose part of our research has been, well, what is a conducive environment for mindfulness? So we went through a process of selecting nature scenes with PHORIA and built Place, which is a very exciting initiative for us. With participants, we're basically looking at what their experiences were, what was engaging and disengaging about being in a nature environment, but also what were the things that VR was potentially adding to that experience for them. We've basically gone through a couple of trials now. We know that it increases state mindfulness, which is really good. People also find it a positive experience, so those same feelings that were happening in the hospital, feeling relaxed and calm and positive, and boosts in positive emotion.
Our moral purpose is fighting extinction and creating a future rich in wildlife. But a key part of it is connecting people to animals. Like if you went to Melbourne Zoo and you tried to see Indra, a tiger, Indra could well decide to be behind the bamboo, because for us, we prioritise choice and control, and it's up to Indra the tiger to decide where Indra goes. But for a visitor experience, how come I can't see the tiger? And you can see how technology is so critical to finding a way for people to engage with animals without being, as Trent so well put it, without being invasive to the animal. And so at the moment, we've got all sorts of ways of doing that with cameras and other techniques and keeper talks. But XR technology is clearly the way of the future of really finding a way that people can really connect with animals.
I'm really here for seeing how we can use these tools of technology, AR, VR, MR, all lumped into this XR for making the world a better place. And I'd really love to use it for reflecting back on where humanity has come from, and as Trent touched on earlier as well, the richness that lies within First Nations people all over the world. And it's incredible that after everything that's happened, there is still so much willingness to share, and there's just this beautiful shining hope that we can come together. And I think that what we're faced with at the moment is actually an incredible communications challenge of acknowledging where we've come from, addressing the issues that we're currently faced with, and collaborating on solutions. And that's where I think technology has a really unique potential to communicate these tough problems, to provide avenues for, distributed contribution to solutions. For me, it's really about holistically integrating all voices on the planet and acknowledging First Peoples knowledge and moving forward towards hopefully technology-driven solutions.